The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, can now heave a sigh of relief because his sins has been forgiven by his godfather, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why did President Bola Ahmed Tinubu decide to forgive him? And how sustainable is this forgiveness? That is what we're going to look into in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the relationship between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his godson had been in the news lately, and all for the wrong reasons. But now we heard that the president has decided to forgive the sins of his godson. And this emanated following the intervention of the unelected group of people that helps President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in overseeing affairs in Lagos. And that group is the Lagos State Governors Advisory Council that advises President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on critical issues that concern Lagos State Governor and how he's running the state. Now, as a result of the either Kabil or Sarah celebration, the president had been in Lagos for quite a while. And while he was in Lagos, a whole lot of drama happened, which also exposed the crack in the relationship between President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. We'll get into that later. But let us look at the reason why the president decided to forgive his godson, at least for now, on the surface. The president, being human, of course, has to show forgiveness, especially when the elders intervene on behalf of Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The president used the Salah period when the Lagos Governors Advisory Council visited him to intervene on the matter of Babajide Sanwo-Olu. And following that meeting, the president declared that he has forgiven Babajide Sanwo-Olu and all others who made him angry. And he was reported to have said that he's no longer angry with Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The president's remark followed a closed-door meeting with the members of the Lagos State Governors Advisory Council, who had come to plead on behalf of the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and others perceived to have fallen out of favor with Tinubu. Now, the chairman of the Lagos State Advisory Council, Alhaji Tajuddin Olusi, who received the president in Lagos, acknowledged that Tinubu had been unhappy with some individuals in the state, particularly the governor, and appealed for forgiveness. And according to reports, sources at the meeting confirmed that Tinubu reassured those present that he held no grudges, particularly against Sanwo-Olu, As a result of that assurance by the president after the closed-door meeting, in response, the governor and several Governor's Advisory Council members prostrated before the president in a show of remorse and appeasement. And the reports also indicated that the meeting did not dive into the specifics of the disagreement between the president and the governor. That specifics is what we're going to look at shortly, because we have to look at those specifics. That was the issue at stake that made the governor to be in the bad book of the president. The meeting did not delve into the specific. It rather concentrated on just pleading to the Baba to forgive the son. And that was exactly how it ended. I've heard people say, oh, Tinubu is a man with a large heart. He has forgiven spirit. He has forgiven Babajide Sanwo-Olu, which means Babajide Sanwo-Olu can now go and sleep pretty well without fear of anything. They say Tinubu is good in forgiving people. But I keep reminding them, he may be good in forgiving a lot of people who have abused him in the past. But in his inner circle, he doesn't suffer fools gladly. We know what happened to Ambode. Ambode today we no longer hear about him. He has become an inconsequential figure in Lagos and Nigerian politics because Tinubu put him that way. So that the Tinubu has a large heart of forgiving. He forgives everybody and move on. It's not totally true. But we know that people from a distance, you look at people from distance that have abused him in the past, he has forgiven them. Many of them are now working with his government, defending his government. Okay. But Ambode was not unlucky. However, the issue is that what are the reasons that made the president to be upset with Babajide Sanwo-Olu? It is believed to be tied to betrayal. It is believed to be tied to betrayal. And I think that was why the president had not taken it lightly with him. Except now that we are talking about that he has forgiven his sins. Has forgiven him his whatever things he committed. And but how did we got to know that there was a problem between Tinubu and Babajide Sanwo-Olu? It was when it emerged, allegedly, and it was reported by Gazette newspapers, Sahara reporters, and all that, that the EFCC and other intelligence organizations in the country was able to discover, allegedly, that Babajide Sanwo-Olu funded, at least gave some campaign money, allegedly, to Peter Obi of the Labour Party and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party during the last election. Now, being a close associate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his godson, they said that the betrayal was too much for the president to bear. So the president was upset, and he began to show his hands that he was upset with him. And the EFCC now was said to be investigating the governor, going to try to get information about his financial dealings in the state. It was under that cloud or that climate that Babajide Sanwo-Olu ran to the courts in Abuja, the Abuja High Court, to plead for his fundamental human rights to stop the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission from arresting him when he leaves office in 2027. Okay? And you know what that means for somebody to be close to the president and he's scared of EFCC. EFCC, we are told, is not going to touch you if you are a member of APC. Okay? It's a party that his former national chairman, Adams Oshomole, was reported to have said that just come to APC or your sins are forgiven. So, and now you have somebody who is APC governor running to the court to stop EFCC. Is that not strange? So when he ran to the court eventually dismissed his application. But if you look at his demands from the court, the protection he was seeking protection both for himself and his staff, because he was saying that his staff members are being harassed by the EFCC trying to get information about the governor from them. So that was an indication of somebody that is at loggerhead with his boss, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And to also confirm that there is a problem like that aside the EFCC issue, going to court, taking the EFCC to court. You know the widely reported matter of the president was in Lagos. The president was in Lagos to commission the first phase of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. And when the president was shaking hands with other state governors and dignitaries that attended that occasion, the president refused to shake the hand of the governor, which was the first public display. Even if you say that the EFCC, that the governor's claim that EFCC was hunting him was speculative, the president failing to shake the hand of the governor was an indication of a public humiliation, that the president is not happy with him. And the governor himself retaliated a few days later by being absent when the president was kicking off the reconstruction of the road leading to Lagos Deep Sea Port. He was conspicuously absent. Even though his seat was reserved for him, he ought to be there as the host. But he was conspicuously absent. Only his deputy governor was there. And of course, the president used that opportunity to remind Babajide Sanwo-Olu and the deputy governor that there are some approvals they have given on development that he is going to cancel them because they are not in line with the powers of the Lagos state government to do so. So all those issues were there to show that there was a problem. And of course, who forgets how Speaker Obasa was returned? You know, Speaker Obasa, the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, was impeached while he was on holiday in the United States. And everybody was celebrating, including the governor and the lawmakers of Lagos State. But once he returned, the president intervened and restored Speaker Obasa to the chagrin of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu and others. That was perhaps even the first indication that there is fire on the mountain for Babajide Sanwo-Olu. And because of, and as all this were unfolding, now there was a report by Prime Minister that if Babajide Sanwo-Olu does not reconcile with his godfather, that he will soon be removed and disgraced out of office. So these are some of the issues that they didn't dive into as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is forgiving his godson. He just said he has been forgiven and no longer bear any grudge against him. But do you think that Babajide Sanwo-Olu should go to bed and sleep pretty well, not fearing? As far as I can see it, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like most godfathers, they may forgive, but they don't forget. So it will be better for Babajide Sanwo-Olu to make sure that his books are clean. The records of Lagos State government, they are clean, so that there won't be any reason for EFCC to go after him after 2027. But for now, he seemed to be the sledgehammer hanging over his head seemed to have been temporarily withdrawn. I don't think that is that has given him the liberty to do or act anyhow he likes. But he must act in line with the body language of the president to sustain this present peace. That's my take. I don't know what to think about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's open display of hostility to his godson, but now he has forgiven him. What is your take about this matter? And what do you think about godfatherism in Nigerian politics? That the person ruling is not actually the person in charge. How do you explain this in a democracy? Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.